These right here are it's a turkey scrape. It's in the middle of a cornfield. They're scraping up so they can find anything that's been buried or flipped over, it's been underneath it that they missed, and everything. I think that's pretty cool. Right now we have very high winds. As you can see, the trees are moving. Everything. And you can see this cornfield's huge. But in this corner, there's a lot of deer in this corner. Because there used to be an old house over there in that corner over there. Right over there. And there's an apple tree right there in the corner too. Right down over, right there. And the deer are coming up behind the other field that goes up that way. And they're using these sides where the old cuttings are to get in between the fields without being seen. And everything. There's tree stand down in there. That's very nice. It's a good spot. It's in a lot of oaks and stuff. And there's no real direction that the deer are coming, but you can see a long way. So if they even come in there, you can tell. You can see them in there once the leaves are gone for rifle season. I wouldn't hunt in there so much for bow. I hunt more in this corner over here because there's a definite path that they're following on another tree stand, and I will show you that later on in a different video. That tree stand, but it's a nice tree stand. It's a wooden one, so you have to make sure the wooden ones are all right. Because most wooden ones, they've been out there for a while. Somebody's grandfather or something put them out there, and they might not be safe. But there's another tree stand over there that is made out of pressure treated boards, and everything, which is going to be safe for at least 50 years. But it's already been there at least 10, 15 years, so maybe like 30 years it's going to be good for now. Because pressure treated take, it depends on the conditions it's in, but it usually lasts for a long time anyways. And, just test it out, put a little bit of weight on the bottom rung and everything. And, if that one holds, put a little weight on the next one. And if that one holds, put a little more weight on it. And slowly bring your weight up until you get to it. And you get all the way up to the top of it and everything. And you'll be just fine. So, now we're going into this next tree stand I want to show you. It's pretty thick on the edge of this field, so you can see everything right here. That's why the deer liking it, because it's like a sanctuary, pretty much. And what's happened in Maine and a lot of places is that the cedars and everything have been cut down, and the cedars are the sanctuary for the weather. They go hide inside of them for the weather. When you get bad weather, they go right into the cedars and hide so they don't get as cold and everything and die off. Well, people have been cutting, and they've took away most of the deer's bedding areas and everything, and safe houses pretty much what they are, the buck breeding grounds and buck houses. And you take away those, the deer hunting just goes down really bad. So you gotta have the places where they sleep and everything for them to be all right. And that's but here in Maine, it's come down, but it's starting to get better now. Because there used to be a guy that was on a board that was supposed to tell everybody, hey, this is what you have to do, wildlife and everything. But and he's supposed to introduce the laws, but he also was getting paid by the paper company, so he didn't want to get the paper company mad at him, because he says you can't cut this, because he was getting paid by them, and if he did that, well, where'd the money go? Nowhere. He didn't get paid no more. So that's the reason why he did all this stuff. But now we got a new person, and he's doing all right, so that's good. So a little hike in here, you can see it's all cutting too. Then you got some hemlocks in there, and way back there's some cedars, and you can see there's definitely paths everywhere. It's all the way through here. See, there's beaten down paths there, over here. They follow this down here, and then they go across the cutting down towards the end of it, because they figure, hey, we're down at the end of it, we're going to be safer. Because you can't see through that, can you? Can't see the field that well from right there. Well, they expect they can't be seen from here either. So, there's a trail right there that they go across and everything. And then you got these hardwoods in here. They give off acorns and everything. That's the reason why they're really in here, actually. There's a lot because of the acorns and beech nuts and all that. Again, this is an old tote road and everything, but it's actually really nice in here. See your acorns right there. So a lot of them been eaten. You know, there's an acorn right there. A bunch of them. There's a couple right there and there. So, and then you can see that turkey's been in here, rutting up everything. That's another thing that I don't get is that you're allowed to shoot only one turkey, right, per tag and everything. But yet, I can show you more turkeys in an acre of woods than I can partridge, and you can shoot 4 partridge every day of the season. I don't get that. I think that's stupid. But anyways, that's how it happens. And then here, more acorns and everything. But I get the reason why they do that. It's because they don't want the turkey population going down like it used to. More acorns in here. And there's some moose droppings right there. It's quite old, you know, it's probably only week and a half old. And everything. And once we get up to here, there's a tree stand right up to the right hand side. I'll walk you right up to it. And climb right in there. I know this tree stand's over here safe because I've already been in there for a while. And I've watched it and kind of take care of it a little bit. But, you know, it's an old tree stand that someone else put up. And I was really, you know, hesitant to get into it and everything. So, at first, you know, I slowly worked my way up and I checked all the nails and everything. Make sure they weren't too badly rusted. And that they weren't just totally gone. And if you stepped on it, then the rings would come undone. And, good shape. Only thing is, it's not strapped to the tree as well as I would think. You know, it doesn't have a strap going around it, but as long as you're careful, you can still get up in it with a strap. But I still recommend you put a strap on it. This one's at enough of an angle when you're getting up it that it doesn't move forward, so you ought to be good. And you can see, you know, they use galvanized nails so it doesn't get affected that much by rain. The boards are barn boards, you know, you do have to worry about a little bit about them. But if you see it's white right here, it means it's not totally rotted out, and it seems like it's gonna hold and everything because the inside boards aren't moving in and out. So let me climb up one. See, that one's good. I'm jumping up and down to make sure it's all right. Now I'm going to go to the next one. Put a little weight on it. That's good. I'll step up, put a little more weight on it. She's good. Next one. And just repeat that over again. Over and over again. And now I'll show you the view. You see all the way back there. I can have clear shots for at least 100 yards here in the woods. And that's my view. And it's nice in here because the deer, they come up from over there, and you can see them from right there. And by the time they get to this log, this tree right here, you have time to pull up your gun and get ready for them to be right there. You know. So you got that, and you know, you sit up here. It's comfortable up here. Tree doesn't move because it's such a big tree. You don't move much, so you're not swaying back and forth. You know, when you're trying to shoot. So, well, anyways, remember, break-in hunting, especially on Youth Day. Youth Day is coming up on the 23rd of October. So bring them hunting. I'm bringing my friend my brother's friend's son, everything, and hopefully he gets his deer. I'm bringing him right here. The other day I saw a doe right there, and I've jumped a nice 12-pointer over there. So hopefully we get one of them. I got some other deer coming. I got an 8-pointer and I got a 4-pointer. So he's either gonna shoot a doe or a buck. It's not too bad. So you manage your land and you get some deer coming to it. Alright, I'm Ivan Boyer, Big Kid Hunting. Hunt safely, and the kids will appreciate you for letting them hunt like that. And remember, respect landowners. Other than that, you might be messing up a hunt for someone else on top of you, messing up for you. Somebody might, close their land for good for your little kids and everything, and you'll be screwing them over, later on in life. It's not just going to affect you, it's going to affect the next person, You gotta think before you do something. Alright, my name's Ivan Boyer. Hunt safely.